Livingston, Texas.
Texas?
Yes.
And so what's the purpose of your trip all the way up here from Texas?
Just to visit. I've never been here before, at least driving.
What kind of animals do you have besides the dog? Any other animals?
No, just
do you
her.
have any firearms?
No, sir.
How about money's over $10,000?
No.
Did you buy or acquire anything in Canada besides fuel?
But food.
Okay.
That's it.
Anything else to declare from Canada?
No.
Is your vehicle registered in Texas?
It is.
Do you know what the plate number is? If you don't, is there a plate on the back?
There is. It's like LTY something. I don't know, sorry.
Is it a temporary plate or is it a...
No, it's a permanent plate.
It's a permanent. Okay,
yeah.
so why don't we do this? Pull forward, I'll tell you when to stop, I'll read the plate, I'll do what I need to do with the plate, and then I'll give you your ID back.
Okay,
So
just pull forward a little bit?
I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Keep going, go ahead, go ahead. Keep going, keep going. That's good. There you go, walk back, thank you.
Thank you. Alright, girl. We're in the United States now. So that was relatively painless going through the US border from Yukon, Canada to Alaska. He just asked me a bunch of questions, which you guys heard, and then he asked me to pull up because I don't know if he couldn't see my license plate. Probably it's covered in dirt and it's blending in with the vehicle a bit too because it's white and black. So, wow, these roads are like worse here. We're here, Alaska, oh my god! I'm so excited. I get that funny voice every time I say I'm so excited. I don't know what that's about, but I guess that's my excited voice. Anyways, we're here! Filled up with gas, and I promptly left for Valdez. I know, what's wrong with me? Oh my god. And I'm a little tired, but I rested for a little bit while I was there, got up and walked around and stuff, and then went to the grocery store to get some groceries, and I'm gonna keep going. It says it's another 4.5 hours, and one of my friends would call me a beast for driving like this because he thinks I drive like, you know, 700 miles a day, which isn't completely true. So I'm gonna continue driving. I could either stay in Tok and get some rest, but I'm gonna have to get up and drive again in the morning. And it's only 4 o'clock here now, and daylight is like forever. So I don't have any worries about driving when it gets too late. So if I get too tired, I'll pull over, but otherwise I'm gonna keep going because then I can just get settled in Valdez and just rest for like a week or something. There's some beautiful, beautiful spots to camp out there, and internet is really good, and it's by the water, and so I'm very excited to get out there. I also got another rock chip right in front of the camera, the dash cam, so I had to move the camera down. The Tok Cut Off is supposed to be 90 miles of really bad road, so we are going to be on the Tok Cut Off, and that goes into Valdez, so that means that there's construction from what I understand, lots of frost heaves and potholes. So we'll see how it compares to the time when I was on the Lost Coast, when I was having to dodge all those potholes and everything. Now, they didn't have frost heaves there, but certainly bad roads. So it's kind of interesting when I get on back roads where there's no cell signal in areas that's remote. I can feel my anxiety rise just a bit. You would think after all this time it would be different for me. I mean, I have safety devices that will call for help in remote areas like this, and I know people traveling would help me if I needed it, but I still get this anxiety sometimes from it. It has gotten better over time, but I just try to relax and enjoy this rugged beauty around me. Alright, so it is kind of bad on this road, kind of like the Lost Coast. You have to dodge the potholes. And sometimes you have to drive on the other side of the road to keep from hitting the potholes. As long as you don't have any oncoming traffic, you'll be fine. So far, it's not as bad as the Lost Coast drive, but we still have a long ways to go. So we're stuck in construction zone area off of the Tok Cut Off. This guy that's, you can see him up there, he's the flag dude. I was like, what is he waving around out there? Besides, he's not waving the flag, it's like this, it looks almost like a tennis racket. Okay, I finally figured out what it is. It's a bug zapper. It's those electronic ones. And he keeps swatting it around his face because there's flies and mosquitoes all out here, but that's gotta be awful. Here's the part of the road that's under construction. It's supposed to be kind of bad. I got good tires though, we should be good. You may be wondering why I keep showing you these construction areas. Well, the construction in these parts are no joke. It can be very muddy, full of ruts, ungraded dirt and rocks that can damage the underside of your vehicle or RV, and you need to take it super slow to avoid damage. This construction area was very long, and I'm only showing you a fraction of it. Well, there's a dip here apparently, and everybody's going super slow, so I hope I can get through this thing. I'm scraping my car. I know it's very hard to see right here, but that middle strip area that's between your tires is actually raised. It's not graded properly, so it hits my skid plate underneath. I have no idea how cars that are lower than my van are actually making it through there without damaging their vehicle. At least I have the skid plate and it is protecting my underside. The consensus is it's pretty bad. I scraped my skid plate again, or my E-guard, because the middle of that rutted dip area was pushed up. I could have taken my tire and put it on the rutted area, but my concern was because it was wet that I could have gotten stuck. Hoping the E-guard just held up. We'll see. That was a lot of rock that it hit this time rather than dirt. And it's definitely really rough. Tons of like frost heaves. It'll really mess your suspension up if you go too fast on it. So I'm going like 30 to 40 miles an hour and dodging a bunch of potholes everywhere. Coming to the end of Tok Cut Off. My car still seems to be intact. I was actually out here back in May of 2010 when I flew out here to see my then fiance. He was working for Boeing out in Fort Greely, so I flew out here for a couple of weeks to see him. So it was my first experience in Alaska, and we actually drove to Valdez from Fort Greely. We are stopped at another construction zone. Lily keeps barking. Look at her. She's just all grumpy. Grumpy pants. Why are you being grumpy? Hey, Lily. Grumpy pants. Stop it. It's just water. Shh. Good girl. I'm sure she's restless and wants to get out too. Even with the rain and the cloud cover, Richardson Highway on the way to Valdez does not disappoint. There's even more snow-covered mountains, glaciers, and waterfalls in this area through Thompson's Pass, but I'll have to revisit it when I can see just a little bit more of it because of the cloud cover today. On a rainy day. Well, I got to Valdez and I'm exhausted. It's been over 14 hours on the road and yeah, I'm just tired. So it is 10 o'clock at night. Look how light it is still. It's crazy. Got one neighbor, an overlander over there, and look at the mountains up here. Can't see them very much because it's so foggy, but I'll show you guys in the morning what it looks like. Mosquitoes are bad. They're bad. Yeah, it's been raining, so with the water and everything, they tend to hang around. So maybe tomorrow we can get out and explore a little bit, but I'm gonna go to bed. I had some amazing scenery on the way down. But I'm gonna go into more of that in the morning because I'm just exhausted, and you probably don't want to look at this face right now that's tired and my hair's scraggly. My hair's always scraggly. I'm trying a new shampoo. An RV nomad friend of mine turned me on to some shampoo. We're gonna see how it works. It's just gotten thinner as I've aged, and it used to get like really frizzy on the bottoms, but it's actually getting better now since I started using this shampoo. It wasn't frizzy at all this morning. So I don't know, maybe it's gonna work, but it's supposed to help my hair to grow back thicker. Well, I'll let you know if it works. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now. Alright, good night, guys. Just this one moment was actually worth the 3,000 miles.